Timmy! Skelton, hour number 324, take one.
From Television City in Hollywood.
I couldn't stand playing with George either. Red Skelton,
Pardon us for speaking in your face, senor. But in case you never see this place before, there's a hockey program that we do for all of you. So stick around until we're through. After Mr. Skelton make you smile tonight, there will be some music for a while tonight. But before we start our little show, we let you meet some people you should know. Our guest star, Liberace. Yeehaw! David Rose and his orchestra. The Skeltons. And the Skelton dancers. Brought to you by Cha-cha-cha. And here is our star, Red Skelton.
Thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Say, before I start, have you noticed on television lately how everybody seems to be sitting down? That is, the quiz shows, people sit down. Johnny Carson, they sit down. Danny Kaye, everybody sits down. I mean, he sits down. Perry Como, he sits down. And Jackie Gleason, hey, have you ever noticed everybody thinks Jackie Gleason's getting fat, see? Well, he's not really. He's doing his shows from Florida, and he wears his stomach around his legs for warmth. But you know, I've noticed that they all sit down. Now, I've been in television a long time, so you got to stay one step ahead of these fellas. Bring it out, will you? Thank you very much. How sweet it is. Oh, hey, wait, I got a joke. There was a fella in a car with a girl, see, and they were driving along, and they come to a park. And she says, you mind if we stop? And he says, no. So they stop, and she opens up her pocketbook, and she takes out a flute, see? And she climbs up in the tree, and she takes all of her clothes off. She disrobes, see? She's up there, and she starts playing. She starts playing the Star Spangled Banner, see? Have you heard it?
No.
Well, you should have. It's the national anthem. Now, you see, now this is real homey, you see. These other guys, they sit down in your living rooms. Hey, you know, when I was a kid, I had a job once in a hotel making beds, but I got fired. They got me laying down on the job. Hey, old Dean Martin woke up the other morning, and he says, my, what a beautiful day. Look at those clouds. They're soft and fleecy, and he was under the bed. You know, I won't say that Dean drinks a lot, but last night he was so loaded he couldn't carry me home. We got a beautiful home down in Palm Springs. It's exclusive down there, and on a clear day you can see the poorhouse. Hey, and there's nice people. I have some nice neighbors. There was one, the people that live on this side of me over here, they're Spanish, see? And they call their daughter the Belle of the Castile. And so far, there's no soap. That's nice. You tell a joke like that, you just lay down and die with it. Hey, and across from me, there's a beautiful blonde who lives way across over on the desert there, and I see her out by the swimming pool, see? So I went out and I paid $200 for a pair of binoculars. And the... binoculars. I paid $200 for a pair of binoculars. Who do you think the blonde turned out to be? Harpo Mars. And Jane Mansfield is my next-door neighbor, and every morning she rushes up to her bedroom to put on a bathing suit, see? I rush up to mine, but she's always a shade ahead of me. Elizabeth Taylor has a home down in Palm Springs. It's very modern. She has a silent butler and a maid who knows enough to keep her mouth shut. You know, I kid Georgia all the time. She's a lovely, lovely lady, you know, a nice wife, but she's immature. Now, for instance, she'll walk right into the bathroom when I'm in there and sink my boats. Hey, you know, while I'm talking about beds, you ever watch yourself when you're watching television in bed at home? See if this hadn't happened to you. Lay there. See, you can... You know another thing, too, when you own a home, do you ever notice how you carry tools? You fellas, you carry tools around your pocket all the time, always fixing things, see? Give me my hat, will you? I'll show you a little old fella who always fixing things around his house, see? He got a door that squeaks in the bedroom.
Folks in old Nogales sing the blues since Pancho settled down in Veracruz. Fiesta time is nothing like before. We don't got his tamales anymore.
You people do not come across the border
I think,
because you like tamales when you order.
I drink.
Without that dish you do not wish to stay. There's no tamales in Nogales today.
I give you lots of chili if you say so, my friend. Although you may not bring a single peso to spend. I've had no fun since Pancho ran away.
There's no tamales in Nogales today.
Mañana we must look until we find the cook who's got a nice tamale recipe.
He'll fix them just as good as Pancho ever could.
And that will be the end of misery.
See?
Someday you're gonna eat 'em in our city
Again, we know that our fiesta won't be pretty. Till then,
We'll cry a lot each time we've got to say.
there's no tamales in Nogales today. Tamales in Nogales today.
We make tortillas, quesadillas.
enchiladas and tostadas.
Even fritos and burritos is okay.
It's all right.
But there's no tamales and no natales today.
Tonight, Red Skelton and Liberace in On Top of Old Hokey.
No wonder we got so much crime around this town. We got a sheriff that's never on a job. Wait, here comes Deadeye now. And he's racing with another cowboy. Yow! Howdy!
Well, I won the race.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have had if I'd have had a horse. Yeah. Well, as long... no one's stealing old paint as long as I'm holding the brush, I'll tell you that.
What's that?
Oh, I thought if I'd hold on his horse's tail, I could run faster, you see? And I ripped it right off.
Sheriff Deadeye, what can you do with a horse's tail?
Well, we can take the horse down and wholesale it.
Why wholesale?
Here it comes, folks. What's that again?
Why wholesale?
Well, you can't retail her. I know what we can do with it. Hey, you are. Strum my banjo and pick my dilly. I'm a Beatle.
Say, Deadeye.
What's the matter? Come over here. Yeah?
I want to tell you something. The Reform Committee has made a big decision.
They have?
We're going to get another sheriff.
Well, it's about time. There's enough work around here for two of us.
No, Deadeye. You see, we're firing you. You're getting too old. Your bones are starting to creak.
Well, could I stay on if I got a loop job?
No, Deadeye. You see, it's your eyesight. It just ain't as good as it used to be.
Oh, now that ain't true, is it, ma'am?
Ma'am?
You heard me, sir.
Do I look like a man?
Only in a bathing suit. It just so happens that I got a 20/20 vision. Yeah, let me show you something. Look, see that little dog over there with that fly on his tail?
Yeah?
I'll bet you that I can shoot it off.
All right, Deadeye. I'm game.
I noticed that. You've been hanging around the stables too long, ain't you? Yes. Now watch me shoot that little fly off of that dog's tail. I'll watch that. Wait, I missed my gun. Yeah, let me try again. See that little fly with that dog on his tail? What? See that little dog with that fly on his tail? Watch me shoot it off. Ooh. Boy, I'll bet that's smart. Well, looks like that little dog's gonna have to learn to wag something else. Oh! I just shot the L out of my longies.
The trouble with you is you're a dirty, sniveling coward.
I resent that.
You do?
Yeah, if you was a dirty, sniveling coward, wouldn't you resent it too?
Excuse me, Sam.
Joe.
Deadeye, we've made up our minds we're getting ourselves another sheriff.
Oh.
Anybody would be better than you.
Supposing you can't find anybody better than me.
Well, then I guess we'd be stuck with you.
Oh, come on. You folks can't have good judgment on picking sheriffs. After all, you did pick me, you remember?
Yeah, he's right, Sam.
Yeah, he's right, Sam.
I'm George.
Now, who can we get? Who can we get to pick ourselves a new sheriff?
Well, the man we get to pick the next sheriff has got to have vision.
Vision. Look at that little flea walking on the mountain over there in pink booty. All right, so I don't see him, but I can hear him walking.
We need a man who's firm and doesn't switch from one side to the other.
Well, that lets out General de Gaulle.
Say, Deadeye,
Yeah?
could you select a good sheriff for us?
Sure, it's easy. You just add up all of my qualities and pick just the opposite, and you got yourself a boy.
That's just what we want.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deadeye. Thank you.
Well, wait a minute. Can't we talk this over? Now, you don't really want to go get... Here, get him out of here. Get him out of here. How do you like that? The horse came back for his tail. Well, I hope you're not too proud to wear falsies.
I don't know why Deadeye keeps running this ad for a new sheriff. He's turned down every applicant that's applied for the ad.
Yeah, some of the roughest, toughest, quickest draws in the West. That's probably another one of them tough gunslingers. Come on in.
Howdy, hombres. I'm Melvin Trueheart. I've been reading this ad about the sheriff here, and it says you're looking for some rough, tough, and scared of nothing.
And you came here to apply?
No, just to tell you not to count on me.
Say, you look like an Easterner. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was told to go west. I'm a piano player, you see.
Who told you, Horace Greeley?
No, my piano teacher.
Well, stranger, if you're looking for a job, here's today's want ad. Now, there's one there for cowhands.
You can't fool me. The cow had hands and milk itself.
Darn spurs.
Deadeye, what are you doing with that feed bag around your neck?
I matched my horse for his lunch, and he lost.
Well, but you're eating oats.
Well, when the horse is paying for the lunch, you can't have your choice of entree, you know. We get... Pardon me. looking in a mirror, I'm going to shoot myself. Boy, there's a dandy if I ever saw one. Boy, I've seen dudes before, but you're the first one I've ever seen that come gift wrapped.
Well, you see, I came out west for a job.
Oh?
I want to live dangerously.
You keep dressing like that, boy. You got a head start.
I don't see a job that's really me. Do you have anything else?
Well, we need somebody to track down rustlers.
Yeah, did you ever ride the range?
I'd like to try, if you'll turn off the pilot light.
Oh, boy, piano player or no piano player, you're going to get it.
Well, I have been studying your Western folk customs.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. I even rode out here all the way under my horse.
Oh, that's hard to do. But you rode under your horse?
Well, you see, it was raining, and there was no sense of both of us getting wet.
You know, the more you talk, the more you qualify. Let me ask you something. What would you do if I gave you a colt?
What anybody does.
Sneeze. Boy, you know less about guns than I do. I'm telling you.
Say, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
What if the gun goes off?
Oh, silly. As soon as I see the bullet coming, I close my eye.
That makes sense.
It does? You're hired. You're the new sheriff, boy. You're the new sheriff. Now, here's what I want you to do.
I can't wait to see who Deadeye's picked to replace himself as sheriff.
I hope he's the same size the town can't afford to buy another uniform.
Gold! Gold! Gold's been discovered! Gold! Them darn spurs! Gold's been discovered! How about a free drink? Sure.
Who discovered gold?
Mrs. Gold. She discovered him with Mrs. Silver.
We've had just about enough of you, Deadeye.
Well, you've had just about enough of everything, ma'am.
Now, when will the new sheriff be riding into town?
He ain't gonna be a riding into town. He's coming in on his own 2 feet.
You mean he's walking?
Skipping. Folks, I want you to meet the new sheriff, Melvin Trueheart.
Darn spurs.
Some sheriff. Now, how's he going to kill any desperados?
Oh, they'll just look at him and laugh themselves to death. He's a funny-looking hombre, isn't he?
You're gonna keep law and order?
Yep.
What about that?
Offhand, I'd say that was about a B flat.
Ho, ho, ho.
And a Merry Christmas to you, too.
Hey, piano player, come here. How about playing me a little tune, huh? Play me a little tune. No, no, not that one. The other one. The other one. No, no, not that. Play my favorite. My favorite. That's it. That's my favorite song. Ramona, isn't it?
I only play them. I don't explain them. Add a little class to the joint.
Oh. Well, now that you got your new sheriff, I'll be moseying. No. Remember, if you want me back, I'm a slow moseier. Well, I'm moseying. What, ain't anybody gonna unmosey me?
Well, maybe, Deadeye.
I accept my job back. I can't stand tears.
I wasn't going to cry.
No, but I was. Now, you give me back my badge. Now, look here, young fella. There's a tornado going to be in town in 1 hour. You be in it.
Gosh, I had a shorter run than Jerry Lewis.
Howdy, folks. I'm here for the sheriff shooting season.
Are you the sheriff?
No, I'm just the old run-of-the-mill Mosier. There's the sheriff.
Sheriff?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna die with your boots on.
Good. Then I won't stub my toe when I kick the bucket.
Piano player or no piano player, he's gonna get it.
Don't you know it's impolite to point? And besides, you're being presumptuous.
What? It's about something like taking a bath, I guess.
Smile when you say that.
Very well. I'll be happy to smile.
Oh, those teeth! Oh, I can't see! Yucca, that's blinding me! Those teeth! Boy, you've got more candle power than Sophie Tucker's birthday cake.
Reach for the sky or the ceiling, whichever is more convenient.
How do you like that? He did it with his teeth. How do you like that? Just my luck to pick the fastest gum in the West.
I know what you're doing, Deadeye. You're going to get Sheriff Trueheart to step on that board. The other end will come up, knock out his teeth so he won't be able to arrest anybody anymore, and you get your old job back as sheriff.
Yeah, I'll see to it that you get your fine reduced to $5, because that's the going rate around here for story plots.
Thank you, Deadeye.
Well, the Rose of the Rio Grande. Don't tell me. I know you're a gunslinger now.
Oh, I love this job. All I do is smile and I get paid for it.
Well, what's new about that? You've been doing it for years. Sheriff, just to show you there's no hard feelings about you taking over my job, I want you to step right over here. Walk in closer that way. This way. You step on good lines, but when it comes to stepping on one lousy board, you can't make it. Over here, step right there. Oh, that's my hand. You broke my best hand. That's the one I take bribes with.
I don't know what you want me to do.
Look, any idiot can do it. All I want you to do is to walk up to that board and step on it real
I get it.
Huh? No, I did.
You want me to step on a board? Gee, Deadeye, you better be careful. A fella could lose his teeth that way.
No, I couldn't. Mine are in my back pocket. My trouble is sitting down and getting bit.
Well, I think it's time to hit the sack.
It's time to hit something.
Oh, Sheriff, please don't do that, Sheriff.
Stop that yawning. You're waking up the prisoners. You've got to dim your teeth to a sneer.
Oh, I've had such a strenuous day.
You have?
I've been breathing through both nostrils.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh, I'm too tense to fall asleep.
Oh. Hey, I'll tell you an easy way to fall asleep. Why don't you count rabbits?
What about sheep?
No, sheep, you run out of them, but you never run out of rabbits.
Comic or no comic, he's gonna get it.
Oh, he went to sleep quick, didn't he? You know what I'm going to have to do to get rid of them teeth? I'm going to have to blast. Look at that, miles and miles of white. His mouth looks like the burial ground for old piano keys. TNT. Tunt.
Deadeye, do you know what you can get for blowing out his teeth?
You mean besides everything else, there's a prize? Oh, boy, he is going to go now. Come on, old Steve, right in the closet. Here where you go. Yes, sir, I'll tell you, boy, you'll get the surprise. He's gone. He is And now, ladies and gentlemen, Liberace.
To arrange for a screen like this so he can make a change, as he put it in his very own vernacular.
I'm going to slip into something slightly more spectacular.
In a moment he'll be coming back inside with another song he's chosen for tonight. It's a melody that really does require
a more conservative and casual attire. It's one of my sport coats. Ragtime Joe played an old piano in a honky-tonk cafe. And when anyone requested a brand new tune, here's what Ragtime Joe would say. There'll be no new tunes on this old piano of mine. I love to play the old songs like Sweet Adeline, My Melancholy Baby, and that old gang of mine. And when people say, play any number you choose, the number I choose is the piano roll blues. I go to a party, I play for the guests, and here's what I tell them when they make their requests. There's something about the old song that brings back the days when the old soft shoe was strictly the craze. Not good, but I got guts.
Now the Silent Spot, starring Red Skelton in Just One of Those Days. be back in a minute. Here he is again, Red Skelton.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Our sponsors and staff sincerely hope that we brought a smile to your face or a chuckle to your heart. Thanks for allowing us to be with you this evening. So until next week, we'll say goodbye for now, and may God bless. Good night.
When disaster strikes, Red Cross is there with your help. Every community in the nation is served. Keep Red Cross on the job by giving generously. This is Art Gilmore speaking.